Hi everyone, today I am going to show you how to use this Google form. The main purpose of this Google form is to collect the details or the information which is entered by the respondents. So all these details or the informations which is available at the back end in the form of a spreadsheet. So this is a Google form where you can see the ready-made form, that is templates, which is available in the template gallery. So you can able to see your order form, party invite, contact information, t-shirt sign up, event registration and so on. So by clicking any one of the template, you can able to open up the form and you can observe there all the fields are already typed and it is ready made for the user. So suppose if I want to open this event registration, so when I click on that event registration template, it will get open with their ready-made fields. So here we can customize the design or we can add up or delete the fields however we want. So this option you can see here. So this is the option where you can change the color or you can change the image. So when you click on this color button, you can able to see these many options. So here you can change the image by clicking on it. So when you click on it, you can see the pop-up menu again. So this is the ready-made images available in the Google form. So other than that, we can also able to upload the image from our system. So here it is the option called upload, where we can upload the images from our system. Or also we can use the themes which is already available in the Google form, right? So let me close this. We'll move on to the next one, that is theme, color and the background color. So when you click on this particular color, you can able to see the changes which is made in the form. So likewise we can change the background color also. Another thing is font style. Here you can choose the font style. Here we have only 4 options: basic, decorative, formal and playful. So whatever the options we have selected, that will be implemented in your Google form. So this is about the color and the theme changes. So coming to the next one, here you can see the preview button. So preview button, before sending the form, you can able to preview this form, how it looks like. Also you can able to change the things which is necessary. So you can go back. So the next thing is settings option. So when you click on the settings option, you can able to see 3 things. One is general, presentation and the quizzes. So if this form is able to do it for the quiz, then you can click on this quizzes button. So since this form we are creating for event registration, so it is not needed to create this form as a quiz. So let us look at the options one by one. So in the general, you can see the collect email addresses. So those who fill the form, so their respondent's email will be collected automatically. So when you click on this, it will collect the email addresses of every respondent automatically. And the next is response receipts. So it is nothing but whatever they have entered, it is just like an acknowledgement for them. It will be goes to their email address. The next thing is require sign in. So limit to 1 response. So obviously it is very important for us because it avoids duplication. So the same email account can be able to perform more than one submit button, right? So if I want to avoid the duplication, then I can go with limit to 1 response. So that means only one email address can able to fill the one time. So there is nothing but one time submission. The next thing is respondent scan. So after submission, we have 2 options. We can give the option as edit after submit, or we can see the summary charts and text responses. So once the respondents have submitted, we can give a chance for them to edit the submit. So it is not required for every time. It depends on the form again. So coming to the next option, that is presentation. So presentation having three important buttons, that is show progress bar and the shuffle question order, show link to submit another response. So show progress bar is nothing but the bar which is available in the Google form. Shuffle question order, this will help for the quiz. So this is going to be shuffle the question order. For example, my question number 1 is name and followed with email. So it may goes by shuffling first thing as email, second thing as name for other responses. So the question order will be shuffled for each respondent. And the third thing is show a link to submit another response. So for example, if the same respondent can able to submit another response, then I can able to click on this show link to submit another response. The next is confirmation message. So just like a pop-up message, after submission they can able to see this message, thanks for submitting, or we have received your registration. Then you can give the contact number there. So this is how we can use this form. So after typing everything, you can click on the save button. So all whatever the changes you made, everything will be changed. So the next option, once the form is ready, then you can able to send your by clicking on the send button. So here you can see again the things, like I can able to send this form via email or by clicking on this link button. So when you click on this shortened URL, you will get this short link. You can copy that and you can paste it and you can send it to anyone, right? So also the same form can be embedded in your website also. So here you can see the link, that is HTML link, and also we can provide the width and height of that form. So after that, copying the link, you can close it, then you can send this to in a way of WhatsApp or any kind of message.